Did you ever have one of those foundation days where you put everything on and you just looked at your face and the whole time you're just kind of like, ugh, I don't like this. That's me today. And I just didn't have time to wipe it all off and start all over again. So I'm just sitting here with bad makeup face today. Today I'm going to be bringing you a tutorial using the Artistry palette from Bad Habit. This is a supposed dupe for the Master Palette by Mario and Anastasia Beverly Hills that came out maybe like 2 years ago or so. I never got a chance to get my hands on that guy, so I was happy when I saw that someone had made a dupe for it. So we're going to test it out, see if it works. I have several Anastasia eyeshadow palettes and I love them, so I know how they perform. So we're going to see if this guy stacks up. I don't know what type of look I'll be doing with this yet today. We're just going to play around with it and see how it goes. But here are the colors. These are some gorgeous colors. I like how there's pretty neutral ones in there, but there are a couple of fun ones. So I guess let's just get right into it and see how it goes. So as you can tell, I've already primed my eyelids, which I'm sure you can see with all the gunk that is sitting in my eyelashes right now. So we are good to go there. We're just going to go ahead and get started. I think that I am going to go in with the color Mona, which is this brown color, this taupey brown color that's right here in the corner. That's going to go in as my transition shade. So let me just grab a fluffy brush. I have tested a couple of the colors, but I didn't really like play around with it a lot. So I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but let's see. So I'm just lightly tapping in. And there is a bit of kick up, which is fine. You do get a decent amount of pigment. And yes, when you tap it, stuff does come off, so. All right, let's go. Just gonna pop this right into my crease. Okay, not bad actually. Doesn't look patchy, blended pretty smooth, so that's good. Let's see if we can do the same for the other eye. All right, so that's blended in. Blended in fine, no issues there. Actually blended in really easily. I like that a lot. Let's move on. Let's go, I guess, with like a soft pinky look today. So I'm gonna take Primavera right here, this like soft pinky color, and just put that underneath the crease there. Ooh. So picked up quite a bit. Yeah, that's really pretty. I like that. It's very buttery too. Blends really nicely. Let's be nice to this eyelid today. It's super dry for some reason. I don't know why, but like my eyelid primer, it got really bunchy and puckery after I put it on once it dried down, and it's because my eye was dry before I started. I don't know what's going on with it today. It's really driving me nuts. But let's not judge the palette on how this eye looks, please, because that's just this eye's skin fault. Yeah. I like that Primavera color a lot, actually. That turned out really nice. I'm gonna take the color Tuscany, which is this deep mahogany color right there, and I'm just gonna deepen up the outer V. I actually like Tuscany a lot. It went on really nicely. It stayed in place. There's not a lot of fallout down here. I'm really enjoying this color. Just ignore this eye. It's being a bitch, and I'm really mad at it, and nothing is blending right on it, so just pretend that one doesn't exist. We're gonna only go with how this eye looks. So I think I'm gonna go in with Sophia now, which is this color right here. I like the look of it, and I'm just gonna go in with my finger, and we'll blend out afterwards. Very soft, it is. It's a very buttery shade. Okay, so this is gonna be pretty light looking, it looks like. Oh well. That's really cute, I like that. I'm just gonna go in and blend it out a little bit. Okay, so I was hoping for it to be a little more pinky, but it's really just more of a nude color. I don't hate it. I actually think it's a really cute color, and I'm really enjoying it. I just assumed, I don't know why. I guess in the pan, to me, it looks more of like a very soft pink, not a nude. So that's why I guess I'm a little confused. Like a rosy pink is what I'm getting from this. But, I mean, there is a little hint of pink in there, but it's really more of just a tannish shimmery shade when applied to the lids. So not that I'm mad about it, I'm just a little upset because it's not really true to color if you ask me. I'm just gonna go in and blend the edges with Mona a little bit again. Okay, so as I was blending and I got kind of up close to my mirror, I did notice there is a little bit of fallout. It looks like it is from the Tuscany shade. It's like that kind of color, but I didn't put it in that area where the fallout is. I didn't put it over here. So I'm gonna have to venture to say that it actually is Mona, not Tuscany, that's fallen out. Because I didn't even bring it close to there. So I don't know how that would make any sense. So I'm just gonna sweep away some of that fallout, get it out of here. Okay, so it wasn't a ton, it was just a little bit, and it swept away pretty easily. I have a feeling it was Mona and it just fell. I'm not really that worried about it. I don't see much fallout anywhere else. So now I'm gonna go in and highlight the inner corner and my brow bone here. I'm gonna go in with the shade Pearl, which is this guy right here. I've noticed this on a couple of shades, so I need to point it out. When you tap in the product, you do get a decent amount of pigment. But when you tap it off, a ton of it comes off, like a ton of it. Not even nearly as close to how much you had on the brush in the first place. Just be wary of that, is all I'm gonna say. If that bothers you, then you may wanna watch out. To me, it's not a big deal. I didn't pay a lot of money for this, so I don't feel like I'm wasting eyeshadow. But if you don't like things dusty, then I would avoid it, maybe. So I really like Pearl. It's actually a really pretty color. I don't know if you're really gonna be able to see too much. These lights really kind of wash things out, and I don't have a dimmer for them, otherwise I would. But it's a really pretty color. It's a very light gold, so it's not overpowering when you put it on, and there's not a ton of shimmer in this one. There are a few shades here that have a lot of shimmer, but this Pearl color isn't one of them. So I'm just gonna put on some liner and mascara and show you the finished look. I will be right back. All right, guys, so liner and mascara is on. I used a purple liner, the Clinique liner. I don't remember what it's called exactly, but I used the Clinique purple eyeliner, and then a pure mascara that I received in a BoxyCharm a couple of months ago, which I do not like at all. I can't stand it. I'm just trying to get rid of it. It keeps falling into my eyeballs. So if you see me blinking a lot, it's because I have mascara in my eyeballs. It is not comfortable. But overall, this is the finished look. I think it turned out great. I will say, once I was up close in a mirror doing my eyeliner, I noticed that there was a ton of glitter fallout right here. So it obviously happened when I was going in and putting that inner corner highlight there. It is a little annoying to have glitter here because I know I did not put any glitter there. But what else? I move on, I'm fine. Overall, this palette I paid $12 for, and it is absolutely worth $12. Absolutely, no questions asked. Better than most drugstore. Is it better than my Anastasia palettes? No, but if you want to be balling on a budget, you should definitely check this out. The Master Palette by Mario was discontinued about a year ago, so also if you're looking to get a palette that's similar to that, this is great. I've seen online when I was doing some research, yes, you can find single eyeshadows and you can create your own palette that look just like it, even using Anastasia singles or Makeup Geek singles, things like that. But if you are looking for a palette so you have a lot less work you need to do, this is great. This palette is the whole reason I actually went on Shop Hush, because I desperately wanted the Master Palette by Mario and got there too late, after it was discontinued, and missed my chance, and I'm happy that I have this. So I will continue to use this a lot, considering that is what I wanted most of all from that website. But this is not a bad palette. Nothing to sneeze at, has great pigment. Every color that I tried today went on beautifully. Can't say enough good things about that. Just beware of the fallout in some areas. I would maybe do your eyeshadow before your foundation. In my case today, I didn't really care, considering my foundation's already all sorts of gross on my face. But yeah, $12, totally worth it. And what do you guys think of the eye look? You like it? You think it turned out nice? Again, ignore that eye. That eye's being an ass today. This eye, look at this eye. Turn out good? You think so? I think so. I'm enjoying it. It's subtle, but nice. It's like an elegant subtle, and I am enjoying it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button for me, and also the subscribe button, which I will leave right here, or right here. I can't remember where I leave it, but wherever you see my face pop up, go ahead and click that if you're interested. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!